Hello guys, in this video, I'm gonna be teaching y'all some ways to use the tag block. But first, I'll quickly explain on what a tag block is. Tags are variables that are used to trigger a branch with the use of checks. This field states the name of the tag, whereas this field states the content inside it. The content is formatted as a string, so you can put any letters and numbers in it. The time setting keeps the tag on life support until the time runs out and destroys the tag. If you want it to be permanent, just input 5 times 10 to the power of 99. Check is an if statement where the condition checks for the value of the tag. If the value were to be aligned, the action would be to skip into the desired branch. Add/remove creates a tag when there's none and replaces a tag if there's already one. Set manipulates the value of the tag. That's basically all you should know. Without further ado. First variant, press twice or use with. This variant involves pressing a button to trigger a variant, whether it could be your R special or any of your moves, similar to the extended swings. Make a move and add a tag at the start of the move. On the move that you want to use to trigger the variant, add a tag check that checks for the tag from the move, and make a branch that creates another tag. What this does is that you don't perform the actual special and only press it to trigger a variant. Go back to the move earlier and add a check from the tag branch earlier. This check will decide the variant for the move. With this, I made a bootleg extended swings. A subcategory of this tech would be perfect use twice. This tech involves pressing the button at the actual correct timing. And you can't spam the button to trigger the variant. Like Divergent Fist for example. Make your move, then add a tag block that makes a tag. Make another tag block above the tag creator this time and make it check the set tag. For the same tag checker, make a branch that makes another tag and removes the tag from the start of the move. What this does is that you don't have a second chance to press the move to trigger the variant again, getting rid of mashing. Back to the default branch, you add a tag block that checks for the created tag inside of the other branch at the time you want to press the button. With this, I created a bootleg Divergent Fist.
Second variant, use again. This tech involves using the move more than once to use a variant like Veil Step.
Make your move. At the start of the move, create a tag that lasts a short time. At the end of the move, add a tag block checking the tag from the start of the move, a wait, and a loop block looping both of those blocks together. What this does is that your move doesn't go on cooldown after using the first section of the move. This tag block in the loop will redirect you to another branch. With this tech, I made a bootleg Veil Step. Third variant, Conditional Variants. This tech involves checking a certain amount of tags to trigger a variant like Idle Transfiguration. On your hitbox block, input a branch target. Work on your target's branch, then add a tag block at the end, creating a tag. At the start of the move, make a tag block checking the tag that was created upon getting hit earlier. This tag check will skip to the variant's branch. With this, I turn the dummy into a dinosaur. Fourth variant, Switches. This tech involves switching between tag values to perform a certain variant like Focus Strike. On the move you want to use to toggle, make tag checks for each mode you want. Then, make separate branches. Each branch will replace and set the new tags. For the move that is affected by these modes, just use tag checks to get the variants. I made a switching limitless with this. That's it for this video. Share this to all your friends who's still confused over tags, and don't gatekeep it. I hope you have a good time with these variants. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen, and have fun.